Welcome to the United States of America, one of the wealthiest and most ecologically diverse nations on the planet. Imagine that is proud to present today's educational excursion through the deadliest animals currently operating within the continental United States and its surrounding territories in 2026. Let's start at the top, which is where things immediately become humbling for the human species. The whitetail deer, Odocoileus virginianus, kills more Americans than almost anything else on this list. We're talking somewhere between 200 and 440 deaths per year, depending on how generously you define deer-related fatalities. The deer is not trying to kill you. It simply exists near roads, moves primarily at dawn and dusk when visibility is lowest. They're most active during the autumn rut, from October through December. Pennsylvania, where they officially top the deadliest animal rankings. Now, if deer represent the embarrassing opening act, stinging insects are the part where the audience starts getting genuinely unsettled. Wasps, bees, and hornets collectively kill an average of 72 people per year in the United States, according to the CDC. The mechanism here is anaphylaxis, a severe allergic reaction that can cause the airways to swell shut within minutes of a sting if the victim doesn't receive epinephrine immediately. Many people don't know they're allergic until they get stung. Black widow spiders lead the danger rankings in Alabama and Nebraska. The Africanized honeybee, a hybrid of African and European honeybee subspecies that has been spreading northward through the southern United States for decades, adds another dimension by being significantly more defensive than standard honeybees and capable of pursuing a perceived threat for distances of up to a quarter of a mile. Venomous snakes represent the deadliest animal category in more individual states than anything else on this list. The vast majority survive because antivenom is widely available and emergency medicine in this country is reasonably equipped to handle envenomation. The most dangerous species in terms of venom potency is actually the coral snake, Micrurus fulvius, a member of the Elapidae family, the same family as cobras and mambas. It's only about 4 feet long. It's extraordinarily reclusive. It accounts for almost no fatalities in modern America. That is a testament to how much antivenom has changed the calculation. Rattlesnakes, despite ranking as the primary snake threat in states like Georgia with its pygmy rattlesnake and Oklahoma with its western diamondback, are similarly unlikely to kill you if you seek treatment promptly. Most bites occur when people deliberately handle snakes or accidentally step on them in dense vegetation. Bears are iconic. They are photogenic. They kill somewhere between 2 and 5 Americans per year on average. That puts them statistically behind the deer, behind the insects, and arguably behind your own bathtub. Grizzly bears, Ursus arctos horribilis, represent the most dangerous encounters in Idaho, Montana, Washington, where their populations have expanded following decades of conservation efforts. A grizzly bear can weigh up to 600 kilograms, run at speeds approaching 50 kilometers per hour, has a bite force measured at around 800 pounds per square inch. Black bears top the threat rankings in Tennessee, Wisconsin, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Oregon, and while they're generally less aggressive than grizzlies, black bears have been responsible for the majority of predatory fatal attacks in North America in recent years, particularly from 2014 onward. Mother bears protecting cubs are the most dangerous configuration you can encounter. If you surprise one at close range with cubs present, your options narrow considerably. Bear spray, used correctly, is more effective than firearms in most documented encounter studies. Mountain lions, or Puma concolor, are the deadliest animal in New Mexico according to current rankings. They represent perhaps the most unnerving entry on this list purely from a predator-prey dynamic standpoint. Unlike bears, which generally attack defensively, a mountain lion that decides to engage a human is often doing so with genuine predatory intent. They weigh up to 90 kilograms, can leap horizontally up to 9 meters, typically target the back of the neck or skull in an attack. Fatalities are rare, averaging somewhere around 1 per year nationally. But attacks have been increasing as populations recover in western states and human development continues to push into mountain lion territory. If you encounter one, the standard guidance is to make yourself appear large, make noise. Do not under any circumstances turn and run, because a mountain lion's prey drive activates in response to fleeing animals and you are not going to win that foot race. Alligators and sharks round out the more cinematically satisfying end of this list, though their actual lethality in numerical terms is modest. The American alligator, Alligator mississippiensis, inhabits wetlands across the southeastern United States, with Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, South Carolina hosting the largest populations. Florida alone has an estimated 1.3 million alligators. Fatal attacks average around 1 to 2 per year nationally. An adult male alligator can exceed 4 meters in length and exerts a bite force of around 2,000 pounds per square inch. They're not fast on land for extended distances. Sharks, meanwhile, kill an average of 1 American per year despite occupying an outsized portion of the cultural fear budget. Bull sharks pose the greatest statistical threat in Maryland and Virginia due to their ability to tolerate freshwater and their tendency to inhabit shallow coastal areas where human swimmers are common. The Portuguese man-o'-war, technically a colonial organism rather than a single animal, tops the danger rankings in Delaware and North Carolina, delivering a sting capable of causing cardiac arrest in rare cases. Moose, Alces alces, are the deadliest large mammal concern in Colorado, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, which surprises people who think of them primarily as very large and slightly ridiculous-looking deer. A bull moose can stand over 2 meters at the shoulder, weigh up to 700 kilograms. Unlike bears, moose tend to charge without much warning when they feel threatened or when a cow is protecting a calf. Most moose fatalities occur through vehicle collisions, similar to the deer situation but significantly more catastrophic given the mass differential.